Hi ladies, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, that is so much fun to say. I've wanted to start this channel for so long. I built this channel because I want to help women entrepreneurs like you overcome the financial chaos that absolutely no one talks about and get to the good part of entrepreneurship faster. The wealth, the ease, the real freedom, like the whole reason that you actually started your business. So, I'm Dani Lee. I have a master's degree in finance. I scaled my first business to 7 figures in under 18 months, and I own a finance firm helping powerhouse women scale their businesses. Okay, so making money is one thing in our business, but keeping it, growing it, and building it into something sustainable, that is where the real magic starts to happen. So today I want to share a story of the client I had come in who was making $100K in her business per month. Yes, 6 figures, but she still could not even pay herself. Let's call her Ashley. Ashley's media agency sits in Dallas, Texas, and she brings in anywhere between $80,000 to $100,000 per month. She really continuously stays booked out. Her team was growing, but behind the scenes, it was absolute chaos when we got into her books. Every time her Amex statement dropped or her payroll hit, she was absolutely panicking. And this is something I very commonly hear from founders when I start working with them, but she came in and said, I know I'm making money, but I literally have no idea where it's going. Does this maybe sound familiar to you? My team was able to dig in, and what we discovered were her bookkeeping was an absolute mess. She really had a lot of chaos around it, and she didn't know what was going on in her business. She had absolutely no structured budget going on, and she had absolutely no cash set aside for taxes, and all the business money was living in one messy checking account. This is one of the biggest pitfalls that I see with high earning founders. They're making plenty of money, but they're just not managing it very intentionally. So here's what we did. We implemented the Profit First Inspired strategy, one of my absolute favorites, and something that helped me really scale my first business to 7 figures. We made her separate checking accounts, and we broke out all of her income into separate accounts. One was owner's pay, one was all of her OpEx, so anything that she needed to run her business. One was marketing, anything that she needed to pay out every single month in marketing. One was for taxes. Yes, it's very important to set those aside. And the very last one was profit. So that's where we put all of her cash reserves into a high yield savings account so that we were able to gain her interest on that money sitting there. And we were able to automate this entire system using Relay. They are my absolute favorite cash flow banking tool for small businesses. They've made my life so much easier, and they continue to make my clients' life much easier too. And here's how Relay makes things super simple. So you can create up to 20 free checking accounts, and you can name them things like taxes, profit, owner's pay, marketing, whatever is a really important line item in your business. And then if you'd like, you can set up auto transfer rules. So certain percentages of whatever comes in every single month in your income goes to, let's say, marketing or your owner's pay, or a certain percentage is set aside for taxes. Every single time revenue hits that account, it is split automatically into one of those accounts. So you can kind of set it and forget it. This means that you don't really have to think about where your money goes because it's done for you, and you can see what's safe to spend every month, and you can see what needs to be saved every month. It's a platform that just makes things really clear for you. So let's get back to my client, Ashley. We were able to implement this system for her, and 60 days later, she had $35,000 saved for taxes. She was able to consistently pay herself $10,000 every month, and for the first time, she felt calm around her money because we had a real system and plan in place. So if you are running a successful business, but you still feel stressed out every single time you check your bank account, it's probably not a revenue problem, it's probably a management problem. If you want help setting up a budget and a cash flow strategy that actually works for your business, I highly recommend Relay, and I will link them down below. And if you're ready for high-level support in your business, you can learn more about working with my team. We are an all-female team at Valoré Financial, and we are here to help women founders build businesses that are profitable, sustainable, and feel as good as they look on paper. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will be here every week with content to help you take control of your money, scale smarter, and build real wealth as a woman in business. You deserve to get to the good part of entrepreneurship, and it all starts with your finances.